What's going on, family? It's your boy, General Africa. Um, I want to talk a little bit about the sheriff in Louisiana. Now, if you haven't heard about his remarks Tuesday, I believe, he, in a press conference, he basically lambasted black people for criticizing his department's investigation, or what seemed to be a lack thereof. Now, he read a whole bunch of tweets. Now, this is the sheriff. He read a whole bunch of tweets, angry tweets by black people criticizing him. And he told black people we should be ashamed. And he blamed us, black people, for the problems taking place in the community. And this is what happens every time a black person, an innocent black person, is gunned down, murdered. When we start pointing out the discrepancies in the investigation, and we start, rightfully so, criticizing the local police departments and sheriff's departments for basically running a inadequate investigation, we're the ones that are blamed. The people. Now, forget the fact that our family members, our loved ones, our friends are being gunned down, and there's always an excuse as to why the murderer is let go. It's always our fault. And in the same press conference, of course, he thanked and lavished praise on a group of black ministers that told basically black people to stand down and to not do anything. And that's the thing, man. Black people, my followers out there, if you're listening, we're not criticizing Christianity. We're not telling you to not believe in God. I believe in a higher power. You can call it God, whatever. What we're saying is this, is that too many black people, far too many black people, use religion, use Christianity as an excuse to not do anything. And here you go with these so-called community leaders, these boule that have been propped up by these same white supremacist elements from the various communities across the United States, and used as a political tool, as a pawn. Those black ministers should be ashamed, man. They should be ashamed of themselves, man. So black people in that community are supposed to sit there and allow their loved ones to be gunned down and nothing to be... No, man. See, the black people in that community and everywhere across the United States, we don't own the stores. We don't own anything in those communities. I put a video out a few days ago about maximum emergency compensatory justice. Now, I'm not telling anybody to go out there and kill anybody, but I'm not going to blame Micah Johnson. I'm not going to blame black people for burning down these cities. I mean, look at Dallas. There hasn't been a lot of problems from the police lately, has there? Same thing with Baton Rouge. The police have been on their good behavior, haven't they? And this sheriff, Newell, had the nerve to come out and say it's not about race. How do you know? He said it was a road rage incident. Well, what fueled that road rage incident? See, he's able to go up there on that podium and say all these things, but there's no reporters out there because the media is dead, and the media is ruled and controlled by the white supremacist power structure, the dominant society. Nobody's going to ask the real tough questions. What fueled the road rage? This doesn't happen in a vacuum, you idiot. So this guy's Ronald Gasser is charged with manslaughter, of course, and people are like, the justice system failed. Well, I'm here to say, no, the justice system worked perfectly. It worked how it was supposed to. This is exactly how the justice system is supposed to play out. No justice for black people. White supremacists in the dominant society are doing everything in their power to let black people know that you are being hunted. We do not want to live with you. We don't want to live by you. We don't want to associate with you. We don't want you in this country. We don't want you in this society. And it's time for black people to wake up. Now, I'm not going to go out here. I'm not going to come on this video and blast the people in North Charlotte. But if you look at the reaction of that community, and you look at the reaction of the people in Sanford, Florida, and these other neighborhoods that were eerily quiet, look what happened. Look what happened. We got to stop being afraid, and we got to make we have to eventually make the decision: are we going to stand up and fight, or are we just going to sit here and passively be exterminated? It's up to us. It's General Africa. I'm out.